This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 7. But I will watch for Yahweh. I will wait confidently for Yahweh who saves me. My power will hear me. I like to give all praises and glory unto Almighty Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. I like to give all praises and glory to Almighty Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men of GMS who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Boaz on the set once again. I will wait for Yahweh who's going to save me, okay? We have to keep our posture, we have to keep our integrity, and keep calling upon the names, okay? So we can be delivered, okay? It's not going to be much people to make it out of here with their life, okay? This country's ready for the mark of the beast, okay? And you pray that to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, that you have the posture and the integrity to keep you from the hour of temptation, okay? We have to call upon the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, so we can make it out of here with our life when this thing goes down. There's no one else but Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, okay? Starting with his son, Yahweh Shai, okay? There's no one else, okay? That's what this is about. The book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 12. Salvation is to be found through him alone. In all the world, there is no one else whom Yahweh has given who can save us, okay? Yahweh Shai, okay? So without Yahweh Shai, you won't make it out of here with your life when this thing goes down, okay? But you're going to be tested, okay? You're going to be put through tribulations. You're going to go through setbacks. You're going to go through hard times, okay? It comes with the territory. Do many tribulations, okay? We're going to be saved, okay? Let's get it. The book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 22. They strengthened the believers and encouraged them to remain true to the faith. We must pass through many troubles to enter the kingdom of Yahweh. They taught, okay, so do many tribulations and troubles, okay, we're gonna go through, okay. It comes with the territory, okay. You just need to keep posture and keep strong and keep holding on, okay, and encourage one another with these words, okay. That's what this is about, okay. Encourage one another with these words, okay. Yahweh Shah is going to come like a thief in the night. Okay, it's going to come when the mark of the beast is institutionalized, and a lot of people are not going to suspect Yahweh Shai to come back. Okay, they're not going to suspect Yahweh Shai to come back. The book of First Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 15. Okay, one moment. That's First Thessalonians Slovakia 4, verse 15. Let's get it. We believe that Yahweh died and rose again, and so we believe that Yahweh will take back with Yahweh those who have died believing in him. What we are teaching you now is Yahweh's teachings. We who are alive on the day of Yahweh comes will not go ahead of those who have died. There will be the shout of the command of the archangel's voice, the sound of Yahweh's trumpet, and Yahweh himself will come down from heaven, and those who have died will believe in Mashiach will rise to life first. Then we who are alive at that time will be gathered up along with them in the clouds to meet Yahweh in the air. And so we will always be with Yahweh. So then encourage one another with these words, okay? So when this thing goes down, okay, we gonna get beamed it up, okay, and some so-called wheels inside some wheels, okay, to meet Yahweh in the air, okay? That's what this is all about, okay? We're going to get beamed it up, okay? But we have to keep our integrity, and we have to keep calling upon the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, okay? And keeping our posture. That's what this is all about, okay? That's what this thing's all about, okay? It's the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1. Happy are those who reject the advice of evil people, who do not follow the example of sinners, or join those who have no use for Yahweh. Instead, they find joy in obeying in the law of Yahweh, and they study it day and night. They are like trees that are grown beside the streams and bear fruit at the right time, and those leaves do not dry up. They succeed in everything they do. But evil people are not like this. They are like straw that the wind blows away. Sinners will be condemned by Yahweh and kept apart from Yahweh's own people. Okay, so that's what this is about. Okay, calling upon the names of Yahweh Shai, keeping your integrity, and because this country is ready for the mark of the beast. Okay, and we will see Yahweh, Yahweh Shai deliver us, okay, if we keep our faith and keep our posture and keep calling upon the names, okay, and keep our faith strong. Okay, we all going to fall off the horse. We know that. Are we in these fleshly bodies? Okay, chains of darkness, but don't let that stop you. Okay, come back into the names of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, so you can make it out of here with your life when this thing goes down. That's what this thing's about. Okay, let's turn back to the book of Micah. The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 8. Our enemies have no reason to gloat over us. We have fallen, but we will rise again. We are in darkness now, but Yahweh will give us light. We have sinned against Yahweh, so now we must endure his anger for a while. But in the end, he will defend us and right the wrongs that we have been done to us. He will bring us out to the light. We will live to see him save us, okay? So we will, this is a generation, okay? Like Yahweh Yahushai says, this is a generation that Yahweh Yahushai is going to deliver us, okay? That's what this thing is about, okay? And we know once again that for a fact, okay, we know that we all are going through tribulations, we all are going through setbacks and hard times, okay? We need to just keep posture and keep calling upon his holy name and keep our integrity once again, okay? They any day now they're going to come out with the mark of the beast, okay, and that's going to separate the boys, the men from the boys, okay. That's going to separate who's really about it and who's not, okay. And I pray to even Yahweh Yahweh Shai that I have the strength and ability to or endure that hour of temptation, okay. That's going to be a hellacious time, okay. That's going to be a hellacious time like no other time on the earth. Let's get it. The book of Daniel. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. The angel wearing linen clothes said, at that time, the great angel Michael, who guards your people, will appear. Then there will be a time of trouble, the worst time since nations first became into existence. When that time comes, all the people of your nations whose names are written in Yahweh's book will be saved. Okay, so once again, it's not going to be a lot of people to make it out of here with their life. Okay, you just pray and keep posture and keep your integrity that you have the ability to make it out of here with your life when this thing goes down. Okay, that's what this is all about. Okay, that you have the ability and the integrity, and that the blessing that Yahweh Yahushua bestows on you to make it out of here with your life. Okay, we know for its fact there's going to be martyrs. Okay, those that are beheaded. Okay, we know that there's going to be martyrs for the names of Yahweh, but those are the ones. Last we got done reading, they're going to receive the first trip out of here, okay, when this thing goes down. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 13. So you, Daniel, be faithful to the end, then you will die, but you will rise to receive your reward at the end of time, okay? We want the rewards of Yahweh Yahushai, okay? What are the rewards? New bodies, okay? What are the rewards? Infinite amount of wealth, okay? What are the rewards, okay? More than one woman, okay? It's gonna be blessed, okay? So we just need to keep our integrity and keep calling upon his divine and holy name, okay? Once again, you are going to have to go through your tribulations. You are going to have to go through your setbacks. That's what this is all about, okay? That's what this is all about. You are going to have to go through your setbacks and your tribulations, okay? We know what that's about, okay? Uh, okay, let's go to the book of Lamentations. The book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 21. We hope and return when I remember this one thing. Yahweh's unfailing love and mercy will still continue, fresh as the morning, sure as the sunrise. Yahweh is all that I have. And so I put my hope, so in him I put my hope. Yahweh is good to everyone that trusts in him. Okay, the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 52. I was trapped like a bird by the enemy who had no cause to hate me. They threw me alive into a pit and closed the opening with a stone. Water began to come over me, and I thought death was near. From the bottom of the pit, O Yahweh, I cried to you. And when I begged you to listen to my cry, you heard. You answered me and told me not to be afraid. You came to my rescue, Yahweh, and saved my life. Judge in my favor and know the wrongs done against me. You know how my enemies hate me and hold their plot against me. You have heard them insult me, Yahweh. You know all their plots. All day long they talk about me and make their plans and make their plans from morning till night. They make fun of me. Punish them for what they have done, O Yahweh. Curse them and fill them with despair. Hunt them down and wipe them off the earth. Okay, that's what we are praying for. Okay, the downfall of our enemy. Okay, starting with the so-called white man who is Esau Edom. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. Okay, the so-called white man's downfall. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 5. When thieves come at night, they only take what they want. When people gather grapes, they always leave a few. but your enemies have wiped you out completely. Okay, we're looking at we want the we want the so-called white man to be wiped out. Okay, to be obliterated already. Okay, this thorn in our side. Okay, the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. Your pride has deceived you. Your capital and your fortress of your solid rock, your home is high in the mountains. And so you say to yourself, no one can pull me down, okay? That's what this is about, okay? We want Yahweh Yahushai to obliterate this man, okay, and destroy him, okay? The enemy of Esau's the chief enemy of Israel, okay? And we want this man to go down, okay? The day of Yahweh Yahushai. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. The day the day is near when I, Yahweh, will judge all nations. Edom, what you have done will be done to you. You will get back what you have given, okay? Slavery, okay? Last hired, first fired, okay? Okay, all these unjustified police killings, okay, killing Jake, okay, hunting Jake down, going riding buckshot on Jake, okay, it's going to come back in the kingdom. He will get back what he dished out, okay. Our job is to come back into the name, okay, keep pushing these scriptures and come back into the names of Yahweh, Yahushai, okay, and wait patiently for Yahweh, wait patiently for Yahweh, Yahweh Shai to come. You wait patient for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 26. So it is best for us to wait in patience, to wait for him to save us. It is best for us to learn this patience in our youth. When we suffer, we should sit alone in silence and patience. We should now we should bow in submissions, for there may still be hope. Though beaten and insulted, we should accept it all, okay? That's what this is about, okay? Beaten, we should accept it all, okay? Okay, whatever happened to you, just accept it. Okay, whatever tribulation you're going to accept it. Okay, whatever hardship you're going to, whatever wrong you're going through, accept it. Okay, and pray to Yahweh Yahushai, a faithful Creator. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, whatever tribulation that you're going through, accept it. Okay, I know it's hard. Okay, you want retaliation, but remember, Yahweh Yahushai didn't retaliate. Okay, he accepted it. Okay, whatever he went through. Okay, that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Okay, one moment. Bear with me. And if you address the Father, bear with me. The book of First Peter, we'll start at verse 20. We'll start at verse 19. The book of First Peter, chapter 2, verse 19. The book of First Peter, chapter 2, verse 19. Yahweh will bless you for this if you endure the pain of enduring suffering, because you are conscious of his will. For what credit is it there to endure the beatings you deserve for having done wrong? But if you endure suffering, even though when you have done right, Yahweh will bless you for it. If was to you that, let's read it from the top. If was to you that Yahweh called you, for Mashiach himself suffered for you and left you an example so that you can follow in his footsteps. He committed no sin, and no one ever heard a lie come out of his lips. When he was insulted, he did not answer back. When he was insulted, he suffered. He did not threaten, but placed his hope in Yahweh, the righteous judge. Okay, so he didn't retaliate. Okay, so we have to put all of our faith and all of our hope into Yahweh Yahushai, okay? Yahushai left us as an example, okay? What he went through, we have to go through, okay? That's what this is all about, okay? Back to Micah. The book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 10. Then our enemies will see this and be disgraced. The same enemies who taunt us by asking, where is Yahweh, your power? We will see them defeated and trampled down like mud in the streets. Okay, so our enemies are going to be destroyed. Okay, all of our enemies are going to go into captivity. Okay, that's what this. They're going to be slaves. Okay, that's what this is all about. Okay, we give Yahweh Yahushua no rest. Okay, until Jerusalem is appraised in the earth. Okay. That's what this thing is all about, okay? Giving Yahweh Yahushua no rest until Jerusalem is appraised in the earth, okay? That's what this is all about. The book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 19. There is no remedy for your injury, and your wounds cannot be healed. All those who hear the news of your destruction clap their hands for joy. Did anyone escape your endless cruelty? Okay, that's a so-called white man. Okay, they're gonna, when this thing goes down, the earth is gonna clap their hands. Okay, when this man falls out of power. Okay, no one escaped this man's endless cruelty. Fat boy and little boy, he dropped bombs on people. It took their resources, okay, eradicated societies, okay, just destroyed, riding buckshot on everybody, okay. That's what this is about, okay. So when Yahweh Shai removed this man out of power, okay, the whole earth is going to rejoice, okay. That's what this thing's about, okay. And to see this man a slave, okay, that's what this thing is about, okay. to see this man become a slave, okay, and lose his posture in the earth, okay. He's the one that's giving us our tribulations, okay. The so-called white man, okay. That's what this is about. That's what this is all about, okay? Seeing and all the other nations, okay? You don't want to forget them. They licked the swords of Jake, okay? Okay, they at our downfall and our oppression, okay? Once again, last hired, first fired, can't find a job, okay? Homeless, you have to be homeless, okay? Losing your loved ones, losing your family, sick, okay? All this, okay? This this is going to come to an end, okay? One of these days we're going home, okay? We're not going to be in this low, degraded estate forever, okay? This thing is coming to an end one of these days, okay? As we call upon His divine and holy name, okay? And on that note, I hopefully you was well edified. I like to give all praises and glory to Almighty Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.